this?
Just across the Hudson from downtown Manhattan, we welcome you inside MetLife Stadium, East Rutherford, New Jersey. Coming up, we've got a good one in store. It's the Baltimore Ravens and the New York Jets. On the visitor's sideline, there's the head coach of the Ravens. This guy's got the season started on the right foot, a home victory in the season opener. On the other side, his counterpart, the Jets head coach. His team also winners in their opener, so a couple of 1-0 teams doing battle here. Mike Tirico and Greg Olson with you. Jason Sanders has us ready for the start. And off we go from East Rutherford. Nice job by the return team as he takes it across the 30-yard line. So the Jets offense ready to take over for the first time. They'll be led by the man from North Carolina, 6'4". A quick throw on the RPO is complete. From the 33, here's 2nd and 9. Out of the gun, here's May. That's going to be incomplete. Good work by the defender, bodying his man up. Wouldn't allow the catch. It'll force 3rd down.
It's now 3rd down and 9 yards to go.
Operating from the shotgun, it's May. This one's just too far for the receiver out in front of him. That one falls incomplete. Lad McConkey, the one he was looking for. And it's going to be 4th down. So on 4th down, on comes Michael Dixon to punt. And that's a nice job of getting to him, making sure that return was not going anywhere. The Ravens offense taking the field for the first time and taking the snaps. Quarterback now in his 3rd year in the league.
Really solid all-around performance last week, Mike, and I think the biggest factor that led to the win is his ability to continue to pick up the football. He executed the offense, ran it exactly how they designed all week in practice. Now, it might not have been earth-shattering performance statistically, but they got the win. So he can continue to play that style of ball. It's going to be a tough group to match up with.
Thompson now to throw. Going right, it's taken in. And he's got this up close to the 35-yard line. A run with Harvey. He's inside the 35. And he will go all the way. R.J. Harvey. Touchdown, Ravens. That his first touchdown of the new year. Good-looking rushing touchdown there. Offensive line does its job. That back taking off to the end zone for the touchdown.
Mike, you're exactly right. He might get credit in the box score for that long rushing touchdown, but it was the big guys up front who were able to make that play possible.
Makes the score Ravens 7, Jets nothing.
Nothing is our score as this kick is sent into the air. This will be returned from the 6. And it'll be brought down past the 25. Decent field position to start this drive. The Jets offense going to take over now for the 2nd time. So, Greg, the home opener after winning on the road, I know you've said it a bunch, there's a different satisfaction for a team to go on the road and get a win. So it's got to feel good to start your home season 1-0.
Yeah, I mean, everyone loves to play week 1 at home. Your fans are into it. The hope and the optimism of the season is at an all-time high, but it doesn't always go that way. So they go on the road and they get a win. So now expectations coming back to your home field, your home crowd. Now everyone's really juiced up. So this is going to be a great environment, a great week 2 opportunity for them to not only start 2-0, but to get to 1-0 at home.
Still second down.
From the 34-yard line, here's second down and 3. Now May, and he might have waited just a bit too long there as he throws it incomplete. Looking to set up the screen, but the defense wouldn't give him the time.
And 3 yards to go.
Third and short, and here is May. And it looks like he's going to have a first down. Nothing fancy there. Short completion, but it yields a fresh set of downs.
At the 37-yard line.
Here's a first carry for their running back. Whoa! And they get this one across midfield to the 47-yard line.
That's another.
Here's first and 10.
First down. First and 10 at the 47-yard line.
On play action, here's May. This one complete right side. And he's close to another first down. Brought down just shy of the marker. Second and inches.
At the 37-yard line.
They'll run for the first time with their fullback. And he'll work forward for a yard, but that's all he needed. This is going to be a first down.
First down. First and 10 at the 35-yard line.
Now a give to the middle. And he ran right through one tackle, fighting forward. Good gain on the ground of about 7. Ball on the 28-yard line. Here's second and 3. Back to the ground. He'll get it again. And he's bottled up after a gain of a yard. It's going to be third. They need 1.
A gain of a yard. Brings up third and 1.
They'll look to pick it up with Tootin. Searching for some kind of seed to go forward. It's not there. They get him behind the line. Fourth down coming up.
2 yards.
So it's a pretty manageable third down, so they really have the option to run or pass, so they decide to keep the ball on the ground, which I don't mind as long as you've made the decision already that you're willing to use fourth down to pick up the rest of the yards. If not, I think that's a big mistake.
They're going. It's May. That's incomplete. Daring ball on fourth down. Does not work out. And it results in a turnover on down. The Ravens offense about ready to get going on their second possession. So, Greg, this offense comes on the road here in week 2. Look, road games are so hard in the NFL, but it's nice to hit the road coming off a win at home.
Yeah, absolutely. And again, it's amazing how winning creates more winning. It kind of has an ability to kind of build on itself. It's a snowball thing. So when you're winning, you're feeling good, everything works. And all of a sudden, you start losing, and you start questioning everything about your approach. So the key in the NFL is win or lose, you're on to the next game. And it's the team's ability to start fresh every single week, regardless of the previous week's outcome. Those are the teams that find themselves in position of the playoffs down the stretch. He does a nice job coming from his safety position, filling his run gap assignment, and keeps this to a modest gain at best.
Now off the bootleg, he'll look to throw here. Off-balance throw, it's complete. And they'll hold him to a gain of just a couple and sets up third down.
Brings up third and 6.
Now, Thompson. He's got his man. Right side. It's complete. A gain there of 10 yards. Good for a Raven first down.
First and 10 at the 29-yard line.
Third downs, Mike, those are quarterback downs. Those are the downs where you tend to find yourself in a must-pass situation, and that's where the top guys in the league are still capable of overcoming it. So throw the ball downfield, be accurate with the ball. Winning on third downs, that is a recipe for success.
Give them 12 on that one. They are on the mark. Another first down.
A gain of 12.
They'll send the receiver in motion to the left. On play action, he'll set up to throw. That's taken in. It's R.J. Harvey. And he won't get away. Good attack there to get him down behind the line. They'll send Worthy in motion. Receiver in motion. Going right. Off the play fake. He'll look to throw. Under pressure, and down he goes. They got him.
If there's one positive remaining, it's the fact that they're still in scoring position. But with the way they've been able to move the ball down here in the red zone, they're thinking 6. But after that last sack, their chances of converting here for a touchdown have gotten a lot more difficult.
Out to his right. He'll try and get there on the ground. Jason Sanders on to try the field goal. This a 42-yard attempt. Sanders' kick is good. And the Ravens will extend to a 10-0 lead.
And this is what you want. I mean, you clearly have the advantage, but you want to continue to apply pressure. Can you score every time you get the ball? They're able to do that here. They tack on 3 and extend their lead.
And he's brought down right at the 25-yard line. The Jets offense ready to see what they can do with this next possession. Been a bit of a shaky start so far. A punt, followed by the turnover on downs last time they had it. Trying to turn things around here on drive number 3. Trying to start on the ground. And they'll bring him down around the 27-yard line. Maxwell Hairston there to make the tackle. Second down and 8.
It's second and 8 at the 27-yard line.
Working out of the gun. It's May. And to be taken down with the first down as time will run out on this opening quarter. We are through 1. 10-0 is our score. More from MetLife Stadium after this. The Jets have it here to start quarter number 2. They'll break the huddle. Coming up now for 1st and 10. As we are ready to get back underway. Throwing on 1st and 10 is May.
So they have these rules for the receivers, Mike. They call them green grass rules. And the idea is if you're running across the field and you're looking at the quarterback, you're going to stay on the run. If you're not looking at the quarterback, that tells him, I'm going to sit in this soft zone. I'm going to what they call punch and pivot and stop. And that tells the quarterback to put the ball on your chest. That nonverbal communication between the receiver and the quarterback, recognizing when you're open, stay open, that's the stuff that makes a lot of these offenses so difficult to defend.
That's out to the flat, and it's complete. And no chance to turn and go. That one good for just a couple.
Brings up second and 8 at the Ravens.
May to throw on second down. In trouble, and down he goes.
This is what you don't want to see out of your quarterback. As that pocket starts to collapse, the good ones, they can keep their eyes downfield and feel the rush. They don't need to see the rush. Here, his eyes go down. He starts moving around the pocket. Nowhere to go with the ball, and they bring him down for a sack.
Quickly to the outside and complete. He's going to be brought down very close to that line to gain. They're going to mark him just a bit short. And now it's 4th down.
This may look like a simple connection, Mike, just pitch and catch, but I can promise you the amount of time these two guys have spent together on the practice field, in the meeting rooms, just getting on the same page, seeing the game through the same set of eyes, makes what's pretty difficult seem a lot easier. Well, that play had no chance from the start. The running back was not even able to make it back to the original line of scrimmage. Give credit to that defensive line. That was an incredible effort, forcing that fourth down stop.
So here's the Baltimore offense getting set for their next drive. Greg, I know you're passionate about this, the change in the evolution of the NFL the last decade, the willingness to go for it even more often now on fourth down, as we've seen here.
Yeah, I think teams just continue to understand the NFL is not about yards, it's not about time of possession, it's about generating big plays, and it's about maximizing every possession you have and sustaining the ball. So when you get opportunities at certain down and distances, at certain parts of the field, to use that extra down, it changes everything. And the last thing I'll say, Mike, it doesn't happen in a vacuum. You don't decide to go for it on fourth down, or at least I'll say the good teams don't decide to go for it on fourth down They knew they were going for it on fourth down 3 plays ago. They knew on 1st and 10, this was 4-down territory. So first down, second down, third down, the play caller is using that information to say, if I need fourth down, I had it, so I don't need to get it all on second, all on third. So it changes the philosophy and the flow of the play caller, and that players are a lot more comfortable nowadays being in these situations.
So now the Jets offense ready to take over once more. They'll begin with 1st and 10. They'll begin here on the ground. And not much there. He's back to the original line. No gain on that.
Well, it's been the case this entire first half. It's been the defense that's really carried the load for this team. Some offensive struggles, but they've done more than their part, coming through again with another big stop for a loss.
On 2nd down, it's Meg. That's going to be incomplete. Coverage very good there. Contact jarring the ball loose. And it's going to force 3rd down. And that is incomplete. Here's Michael Dixon now, as he'll punt it away for the 2nd time. And good coverage by Hutsey. They stop him before he can get any return cranked up. The Ravens offense and running back R.J. Harvey heading back to the field. And he's been a tough man to stop in this first half, putting up some big numbers already. And remember, we haven't even reached halftime yet. Man in motion, heading left. Drive starts on the ground, and this is Harvey. His defense all over this one. They get him down behind the line. It's a loss of a couple. Last play went the wrong way. It sets up 2nd and long. It's 2nd down and 12. Thompson gets it away quickly, and it's caught. And they'll be set up now. Up past the 40 with that one. That's his 3rd catch of this first half, and good enough for a 1st down.
A gain of 16 yards. 1st down, Ravens.
That's Harvey running left. Trying to find some place to go, but nothing developing. Tackled behind the line. It's a loss of 1.
Brings up 2nd and 11.
Here's Thompson. That's complete. Left side to Worthy. And he's down on the other side of midfield. Mark him at the 48-yard line.
That's good for Baltimore. 1st down.
On the give, this is Harvey. That's the way you want to run it on 1st down. A gain of 7 from the 41. Here's 2nd and a couple. A run once more. That's Harvey. And it doesn't appear that he got to that 1st down marker. They'll only give him a yard, so it'll set up 3rd down.
Brings up 3rd and 1.
They'll try to sneak it here. And he will have the Ravens 1st down. At least it appears that way. Didn't get it by much, but yes, they do get the conversion on 3rd and 1. That's into the hands of Worthy. They'll get about 4 here as he is taken down.
Brings up 2nd and 5. at the 33-yard line.
Now this is going to be a design run. They let him keep it.
They went to the design quarterback run, and there just wasn't a lot of space for the quarterback to operate there. You can see him kind of waiting for some of the blocks to develop. Never transpired. Didn't get a whole lot going. Short game.
That one too far out in front. It is incomplete. He was trying to get it to Xavier Worthy there. And now it's fourth down.
Jason Sanders on for the field goal. A 48-yard attempt.
That's going to be blocked.
In this situation, Mike, every coach on the sideline is yelling, watch the ball, watch the ball. So this is a gutsy move defensively to sell out and go for that block. Remember, if he times this jump wrong, that's a first down.
The Jets offense ready to take over once again. They'll do so with 1st and 10. Using the jet sweep for the fake, they run it up the middle. And he is crushed in the backfield. Defenders firing through. Shut it down right away for a loss of yardage. Throwing on 2nd down. May. Looking for his tight end on the corner route. He's got it. And he's going to be dragged down, but not until he's inside the 25.
First down.
On the give, this is their fullback. And he's into the end zone. Touchdown, Jets.
Just a great way to finish off the drive, and it was something they thought they had a matchup advantage all week long, was in the ground game, and you can see here, they executed at the offensive line. He got some nice blocks downfield from his wide receivers and tight ends, and he was able to do the rest.
The kick by Russ is good, and the Jets are on the board. It's 10-7. Both teams ready to go once more as the kick's away. The return starts from the 5. Across the 20, they'll mark him down before the 25-yard line. That's where the offense will take over. The Ravens offense getting those helmets back on, ready to head out for their next possession. They lead by a field goal as they go to work with a 1st and 10. He'll get this complete to Worthy. And a big strike for good yardage there all the way up to midfield. Now the Ravens use their first timeout. And they'll have a chance to talk things over after picking up that first down. Straight ahead goes Harvey. He'll work his way forward for about 3 yards. Jordan Davis, the man in the middle, brings it to an end. Quick throw here is complete. And that's a first down. It will be a gain of 8.
First and 10 at the 38-yard line.
Throwing Thompson. Now they'll set up the screen for Harvey. And he'll be out of bounds. A pickup, though, of 6. Here comes 2nd and 4.
Out of bounds at the 32-yard line.
They'll send Worthy in motion.
2nd and 4.
That one's incomplete. Good coverage there. Made it uncomfortable for the receiver. Couldn't hang with it, and it brings up 3rd down. Open man, right side. He's got it. And he's going to pick up the first down. He knew where that marker was and made sure he got beyond it.
At the 27-yard line.
To throw is Thompson. Quick throw, taken in.
Thompson's pass. Complete to number 81. It's a gain of
Ravens now going to use their final timeout, and they'll get together prior to the 2nd down play. Jason Sanders on to try the field goal. This will be a 38-yard attempt. Sanders' kick is good. And the Ravens going to tack on 3 more, extending the lead here late. And hold that thought. Let's get right back to it. We are ready for the third quarter. Pretty interesting first half. We'll see if any strategy changes for the next 30 minutes or more as this second half gets underway. The Ravens offense looking to get back to work as we begin this third quarter. They work with a 6-point advantage as they start this drive on 1st and 10. They'll begin on the ground with Harvey. And he'll only get it to the 26-yard line, setting up 2nd and long. Again, it's Harvey. Running room hard to come by as he'll get ahead for a yard. Nick Emanwari is there to make the play. Third, they need 8.
It's a gain of a yard. And it's
Thompson to throw. Oh, he's going to be bottled up and taken down. They got him. Brian Burns. He had a sack in the opener last week. He's got another one here.
You find yourself trailing coming out of the halftime break. Your defense is going to start on the field. And, man, what a great way to get this half started. Keep this game within one possession, get the ball back to your offense, and see what they can do.
And he'll get forward a few yards on the return. That's where the offense will take over. The Jets offense ready for their first possession of this second half. The deficit, 6 points. A touchdown here would be mighty nice for the offense. See what they can do on this drive. 1st and 10. And he finds a little bit of space. He'll take this forward for a gain of 4. From the 48-yard line. Here is 2nd and 5.
brings up 2nd and 5.
To throw now. May. To the tight end, and he fits it in on the corner route. His 5th catch of the afternoon. Good for a first down.
1st and 10 at the 38-yard line.
And nothing matters if this protection isn't able to pick up that blitz. They do a fantastic job of stunting that pass rush just long enough to find an open man downfield.
He did not want to go down there. Carrying tacklers. It's a gain of 9. Now it's 2nd and 1.
Brings up 2nd and a yard at the 28-yard line.
Now May. Short pass taken in by the tight end. And he'll be brought down after a short pickup, but that is enough for a first down.
1st and 10 at the 27-yard.
Handoff here, up the middle, and he's brought down after a gain of a couple. From the 25, here's 2nd and 8. Operating from the shotgun, it's May. Thrown left side, the catch is made, and that's a first down. It will be a gain of 8.
1st and 10 at the 16-yard line.
Out of the gun, here's May. This one's going to be taken in over the middle. And he's close to another first down. Brought down just shy of the marker.
Brings up 2nd and 1 at the 7th.
Up the middle they go. Oh, making guys miss. And he's in. Touchdown, New York. That's his 3rd rushing touchdown of the year. Good drive. They kept the ball. Greg, they moved it effectively down the field and finish it off on the ground for the touchdown.
So often, Mike, we see teams work on a great drive to get down here close, only to settle for a field goal. But in this case, give them a lot of credit. They put a great drive together, but they're able to capitalize and finish it off with 6.
The kickoff team is out on the field, and we're back to it as the kicks away. We'll start at the 4. And he is stopped at 25. The drive will begin there. The Ravens offense getting their final instruction before heading back onto the field. The deficit is 1 as they'll search now for that go-ahead score. Now Thompson. And he can hang on through the contact. Incomplete. Good job defensively to meet him just as the ball was arriving. It'll bring up 2nd down. Thompson now to throw. Throwing over the middle. This one is complete. And they'll work this close to a first down, maybe just a tad short. The backfield empty here for 3rd and 2. Back to throw. This one broken up. It's incomplete. Good job separating the receiver from the ball, and it is 4th down.
And that's exactly how you teach it. They want these defenders to time the hit, that right when the ball gets there, you separate the receiver from the ball. And those are the ones on offense, man. You just have to make that catch, Mike. I know it's easier said than done, but you know the hit's coming. You've got to squeeze that thing, brace for impact, and make that play for your offense.
The Jets offense and their running back set to go once more. Their lead is just a point as they begin it on this drive with 1st and 10. A handoff as they try to run it here. And they'll gain about 6 there as it's up past the 35-yard line. So, from 37, here's 2nd and 4. Off the play fake, it's May. That one incomplete. Good job, textbook there, separating the man from the ball, and it'll bring up 3rd down.
Brings up 3rd down and 4.
Working out of the gun, it's May. He's got the open man. That's McConkey. And he's going to have the 1st down. It is a gain of 6. Good conversion on 3rd down.
For Jets, 1st down. 1st and 10 at the 44-yard line.
On play action, here's May. Left side, catch made by McConkey. And they'll get about half of what they needed. It's a pickup of 5 and sets up 2nd and 5.
Brings up 2nd and 4.
Throw to the right flat. It is caught. And they'll get him down after a gain of 5, but that is enough for a 1st down.
1st and 10 at the
They'll turn and hand this one off. He'll be taken down after a gain of 2. From the 42-yard line, here's 2nd down and 7.
Brings up 2nd and 7.
To throw is May. Looking middle, and he'll get it complete to McConkey. And that's going to be a 1st down. A pickup of 9. They'll go play action with May. Catch made right side by Thomas. And this takes him into the red zone. He's brought down inside the 20-yard line. May now on 1st and 10. A good spot here, 2nd and a yard.
Brings up 2nd and a yard.
Here's May again. That's hauled in at the 2. And they'll stop him just short of the goal line, but they are going to have enough to convert. It's going to be 1st and goal.
Jets, 1st down. 1st and goal.
They'll try to run this one in. And he barrels his way into the end zone. Touchdown, New York. That's his 2nd touchdown of the game. He's doubled his season output. He now has 4.
Make no mistake about it, he may get the glory, but that does not happen without unbelievable blocking up front. So let's give the big guys all the credit in the world. He's able to displace the defense right there at the point of attack, and that's about as easy a goal line touchdown as you're going to see all year.
Makes the score Jets 21, Ravens 13.
Both teams ready to go once more as the kick's away. From the 6, here comes the return. He'll work his way across the 25-yard line. The Ravens offense and Xavier Worthy getting set to take over once more. And he was unguardable in the first half. You see the numbers as they try to add to those here in the 3rd quarter. On the give, it's Harvey. And he finds some space, tackled after a gain gain of 7 on first down.
At this point, we're going to need 2 hands to count for how many yards he's averaged in this one, Mike. But unfortunately, it just hasn't been enough to overcome the deficit here at this stage of the game.
That's complete left side to Worthy. And he's out of bounds up beyond the 45-yard line.
First down. A gain of 11.
So, 3 quarters have come and gone. We'll return with more after this. This is the NFL on EA Sports. So they come to the line for first down and 10. Thompson. That's into the hands of Worthy once again. And they're going to work this down inside the 45.
That's another Baltimore first down.
Here's Thompson. A ball deep for the end zone. That is caught. What a throw. Touchdown, Baltimore. That his second TD catch of the season. Greg, how often do we say it's a one-possession game, but that's a 2-part story? Part 1 taken care of right there with the touchdown.
All right, Mike, so they go down and they get the all-important touchdown. But only half the time is this truly a one-score game. They need this 2-point conversion here to tie it up.
Big moment here for the Ravens as they will go for the 2-point conversion.
The Ravens will line up for the
They'll try to pick this up with a run. And he will not get in. They will go up empty on this try for 2, unable to tie this football game up. So the lead is down to just 2 now in the 4th quarter as they kick it off. He fields it at the 8. Uh-oh. And this will work out quite well. He'll get it all the way out to the 30-yard line. The Jets offense about ready to take over once more. The lead is 2, and they're going to try to make something happen here, starting with a 1st and 10. Going back in the backfield. He'll get the carry here. And he'll manage to get this ahead for a pickup of 5.
A gain of 5 brings up
On second down, it's May. And he'll just bite the bullet and throw this one away. That was a good idea. Didn't force anything there. But now it's going to bring up 3rd down. Throwing now is May. He looks middle, and he's got his man complete. And he will have the first down. The drive will continue after a pickup of 8.
At this point in the game, Mike, it really starts coming down to the number of possessions. So that's a huge first down conversion. Fresh set of downs. Now, the balance is stay aggressive and maintain the ball, but also start working this clock.
An enviable spot to operate from. Here's 2nd and inches. One is complete. And he's in. Ryan Thomas. Touchdown, Jets. Greg, they did everything they wanted to do on that drive, and now a chance to really make it an important lead.
Mike, with that touchdown there, they're an extra point conversion from extending this lead to a 2-score game. And at this point in the 4th quarter, I think they feel pretty good about their chances of holding on.
The kick by Lutz is good. And the Jets will make it a 2-score game as they are now up 9. The kickoff team is out on the field, and we're back to it as the kick's away. This taken at the 5. He'll be brought down right around the 25-yard line. The Ravens offense field. And it's hard to believe you can run the ball a whole lot better than he has. The vision, the cutback ability, the acceleration, the stats. It has all been on display throughout. On first down, it's Harvey. And he'll pick up 2 out to the 27.
He was tackled at the 27-yard line.
Hook him up on a second down and 8.
Brings up second and 8.
Work in the middle, that's Harvey. And they'll be set up now. Up past the 40 with that one. A pickup of 14 on that one. First down, Baltimore.
First and 10 at the 41-yard
On play action, he'll set up to throw. Looking middle of the field, it's complete. And they get this one across midfield to the 47-yard line.
A gain of 12.
Throwing, Thompson. And unable to connect there. It's incomplete. Try again. It's second and 10. They'll send Worthy in motion. Thompson to throw. Looking for his tight end there, but let him too far. It's an incompletion. So after back-to-back incompletions, it is now third and 10. To throw is Thompson. And a pump by Harvey. And he'll be out of bounds, well short of the line to gain. And that'll set up fourth down.
It's fourth down.
Now, Thompson. Open man, right side. He's got it. And he's going to have the Ravens first down. And that'll be a gain of 15 on fourth down.
And this is a tricky part of the game for any defense. You find yourself protecting a late lead, and the age-old question is, do you remain aggressive? Do you try to just keep the ball?
And this is going to be caught, but they say out of bounds. So, incomplete pass. Thompson now to throw. The throw here is complete. Now they are in business. Inside the 15-yard line. They'll send a man in motion left.
First down.
Handoff now for Harvey. He'll struggle to get back to the line of scrimmage. Maybe gets a yard out of that one. It's second down. Now after that last play, we have an injured Raven. As the athletic training staff looks at him, we'll step away for a moment. Second down, 8 yards to go. Now they'll set up on throw out wide. That is dropped. That could be a live football. This drive has been methodical, but will they turn it into 6 points? It is first and goal. And he will score! Game on! R.J. Harvey! Touchdown, Ravens. That is second touchdown of the afternoon. Greg, they are pecking away at this one now. Very big touchdown. Gets them right within reach of pulling this comeback off.
Well, Mike, at the very least, they've given themselves a chance, but can they get a stop and get the ball back again for a chance to go down and really make this one interesting?
So the lead is down to just 2 now in the fourth quarter as they kick it off. This fielded at about the 9. And he'll be brought down just beyond the 25-yard line. The Jets offense and Drake May making their way back out. And he has been masterful so far leading this offense, keeping the mistakes to a minimum, on point with his passes, generally one step ahead of the defense all game long. The drive will start on the ground. And boy, tough to bring down there, fighting forward for a gain of 7.
He's
He's done a really nice job making the most of his touches. They've made it a priority. Let's use this ground game to try to wear down the defense, and right now it's one of the main reasons why they have the lead.
And he got rid of that one quickly before the receiver even knew what was going on. That's incomplete. Third down, 3 to go.
Third down and 3 yards to go.
Operating from the shotgun, it's May. Throw left side, taken in by Thomas.
And it seems like he just cut that route a little too short. He's got to get more depth on the initial stem, and that way he makes sure when he catches the ball, it's beyond the sticks.
On comes the punt team now for the Jets, as they try to play the field position game here, protecting a fourth-quarter lead. A fair catch taken here, and it could come right at the 15-yard line. So here's the Baltimore offense getting set for their next drive. They'll try to establish some tempo as they start this one with 1st and 10. They're going to motion the tight end over here. Back to throw here to begin the drive. They'll get about 4 here as he is taken down. From the 20, here's 2nd and 6. They'll look to throw. Got a man over the middle, it's Worthy. And he's going to be marked down up around the 33. 13
yards on the play.
They'll send Worthy in motion. Off play action. He'll set up to throw. He'll let one go down the middle.
This is one of those situations that plays directly into the hands of the defense, because think, Mike, they know this offense has to be one-dimensional. This has to be a pass. So what do? They bring in extra defensive backs. They clog up the back end. And at the end of the day, there's just nowhere for the offense to go with the ball.
And he's down inside the 40-yard line.
28 yards. And the Baltimore first down. 1st and 10 at the 39-yard
On the ground, this is Harvey. This time they're ready for it. Room to run the last snap, not this one. They stop him for no gain. Another try, 2nd and 10. They'll drop to throw. Little short pass here, caught by his tight end. And he'll get about 7. Still short of that 1st down. And they'll try to convert it on 3rd down. He'll drop to throw. He's got his man. Right side. It's complete. Plenty of time. All 3 timeouts left. It's 1st and 10.
1st and 10 at the 20-yard line.
He'll run. The elusiveness on display there. Nifty footwork setting up 1st and goal. Now the Jets going to use the first of their timeouts. They'll be disappointed there after giving up the 1st down. They're trying to punch it in with Harvey. This defense backed up, but they bring the fire there. Stop him before he can get past the 3-yard line. 2nd down, goal to go. Again, it's Harvey. And he's going to go backward, taken down at the 6. Jets are going to use their 3rd and final timeout here. Talk things over before 3rd down. Back to throw. He'll try and get, and he'll take this one in. Touchdown, Baltimore. His 2nd TD of the game, and this one gives his team the lead. The extra point by Sanders is good. And the Ravens will up the lead to 5. So now playing with the lead after that 4th quarter touchdown. Time to kick it back the other way. Now return coming from the 7. And he's brought down right at the 25-yard line. So now the Jets offense ready to take over once more. They'll start it here with a 1st and 10. Out of the gun, here's May. Quick throw, out wide. It's caught. They'll come up now for 2nd down.
It's a pickup of 6. Brings up 2nd and 4 at the 31.
Working out of the gun. It's May. Outside, complete to Thomas. And he is out of bounds at the 45.
It's a gain of 14 yards. And the Jets, first down. 1st and 10 at the 45-yard line.
Throwing on 1st and 10 is May.
A bit of a quick hitter here. What you're hoping for, Mike, is that the defense can't react quickly enough because the ball's coming out so hot. But they knew it was coming, and they end up holding him to just a short game.
And they'll whistle him down, but not before he picks up a 1st down after a gain of 7.
That's good for a Jets. 1st down.
They'll stop it here, despite coming with 26 seconds remaining. May to throw on 2nd down. They'll be forced to just throw that one away. It's incomplete. This is a tough spot. 3rd down and 10. May to throw again. That is incomplete. Here we go. They're down to what could be their final play. It's 4th down. They'll go. Here's May. He'll take a shot here. Back to the end zone. And that is incomplete. They had their chance. They took it there. Look, they're trailing late. Got to let it fly. This will wind up a turnover on downs. Victory formation. Defense powerless to stop. And that should just about do it. So it is a win here for the visitors. The
7070 Collins. We in Miami and we ballin'. She let dollar pull up as we mobbin'. Every time I'm in the city, we be locked in. Ay, locked in. Ball Harbor, take you shopping. Nikki Beach, we in the water. Free up, make it hotter. 2 a.m., we ended up at Live. 3 a.m., we like open. 4 a.m. and I know which girls I'm taking home. Make our own, we don't follow the trends. 100 on our own expense. Only live once, so we let's take, don't miss.